think he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to try to draw on top of the 15, avoid contacting the 15.
I think he's going into the 15.
See?
Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a shot.
Yeah. So therefore, he made a great shot. But, you know, it wasn't like a gimme by any means. You know, he did it quite well. Game number 2
Good
goes
shooting.
to Griffiths, and he really
Okay.
cross corner. But I don't think there's any other pocket. Well, this is a tough shot.
Hit it perfect. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think we really...
Well, I like this silence.
Let's explain the combination. The combination is...
The magician strikes. It's magic. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, he tried to move the 6 there. He just shoots too straight.
I'm saying to myself, he's flying over the position to do that.
He's going forward.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now he's on the 12.
Now he's got
Look
the
at
9
this.
or
What
a
a shot.
12 furniture.
I don't know, I've watched him in his pastime playing a lot of chess, so he thinks that he wants some fouls. You know, he cost himself a game the other night, or rather he cost himself almost a game the other night.
Good stroke, I think, around the 8 here. Very nicely executed.
Perfect.
Now that rack.
Anybody's going to suggest that anything that Efren wins is a fluke. But, you know, we're going to see a match here that, you know, we've got a little contrast in styles, but Roger is quite the thinking player also.
Look at this lag. What a lag. Look at the lag on the monitor.
Oh, we have a little Let's get a look.
I mean, Eagle Eye Smith, right away, Reyes wins the lag. It's like, I mean, come on, take a look at it.
Well,
Minuscule. Minuscule. And now he has the opportunity to open up the balls in game number 1.
I noticed that.
Very nicely. Look,
Very nicely struck, pocketing a ball on the break, repositioning the cue ball somewhere in the center of the table. You know, textbook
perfectly on that break.
You know, right away he opts to go for the high balls, even though the 9, he still is going to go for the high balls. Now on this particular shot right now, he may even opt to break loose a 9 from the 6 right here. Watch. Nope, he wasn't able to do it.
Well, he's not happy with that. We'll see what he does here. They don't call him the magician for nothing.
Right away, Griffith steps to the table with a really an unexpected opportunity. Really a good 8-ball player.
Well,
Exceptionally good.
You know, what I like about Roger's game that I've watched that I didn't really, wasn't aware of, that he really pocket that ball, and I think when you review the tape, you'll see it. His eyes wandered to where he was playing position, trying to break the balls off. He took his eye off.
I really did notice that, but
well, William, you can trust me. That's what happened.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why players do miss, because they don't really keep their eye on the ball. You really gotta just more or less freeze.
Now, I would like to mention, part of our rules format, we are playing any fouls. So he is not able to touch another ball or touch a ball with any part of his body, any part of his clothing, or his cue stick.
You know, even though the balls are in the open, it isn't as easy as that run out of the slopes. The 6 and the 5, both of those balls aren't going to be that easy to get to. That's all skidded. Right angle, drip slightly cross table for the 5 in the upper left-hand corner. Probably would be the way I
in the
would.
lower left-hand corner. Swing across. I like playing the 5 in the side first.
Billy, you know, one of the techniques you described that I've been really keen on since you
Was the fact of finding the key ball and working your way back from the 8-ball.
What do you see the key ball here is?
Side. If he shoots the 6 and draws to the other part of the side pocket on the
Table. He can shoot the 5 in the side. I think that's what he's going to do. But he's going to shoot the 5 in the corner.
What a touch. I mean, that was a tough angle, man. He really negotiated that well. Well, Billy, let's look
But
at
you
the
should power it. It's
orchestrator
not an
first.
easy shot.
It also looks to me like he could have gone this way, ticked up behind this ball, and ticky down on the 8. But look at this, Dunkaroo. See, I like that shot going up and ticking off the ball because it takes the crack out.
You see, I like what he's doing here because this is definitely yeah, he's got to eliminate both of these balls.
He's left himself a good angle to get up table now.
Playing position for the 9 next.
Well, why not play position for the combination?
The reason I like playing position for the 9, and I'll explain myself, is because if he saves the 9-10 as his 2 key balls, the 9 ball is his lead balls with the key ball, go into the 10 with the cue ball. He's going to try to play position by contacting the 10.
I think he's going to stop it.
He can do that?
Look at this. Huh.
Oh, I don't know. What he's done so far is kind of curious.
Well, he's leaving the 10 for this key ball. He's going to go up. Boom. Here you go.
He's going to force it to the cushion straight toward the 10.
That'll get it. I think his initial choice was bad. I think he should have had the 9 as a safety valve. Shoot the combination. Boom. If you're out of line, you can shoot the 9 and get back in line, and then you still got the 10 for the key ball.
Well, this is game number 1. In spite of an early rack miss by Efren Reyes, he gets another error. You must punish him. And if you don't punish him, don't expect to win the match.
Nice break.
A lot of congestion around the foot spot. There are 3 strikes lined up on the foot spot or near the foot spot. The 10, the 9, and I believe the 15. The 8 ball is adjacent to the 9, almost frozen to the 9. Okay, that makes the high balls very appealing. Now, the big ball in this pattern for Griffith's ball that he can move the 8 ball with. It's like a straight pull break shot. He can get on the inside of the 2 ball, like so. Pocket it with a low ball. Of course, he would like to be closer to it, and then
He's trying to avoid shooting the 2 now. I think he just ended up short on the ball, and he doesn't want to play from that.
Well, I don't blame him because I certainly wouldn't want to shoot this particular type of a shot carrying the distance that is a better position. If he could follow now straight through and get about the same angle closer to the 2, it'll be perfect. That's what he's done. That's exactly what he's going to do. Now he's going to...
He has a successful insurance ball obviously before, but he would like to save that for his key ball.
Okay. Look at the 8.
So he's gonna save the 4 for the key ball.
I don't know. You know, no, now it's for the 8 in the lower left-hand corner. If he's going to do that, he's going to shoot the 4 now. Well, I don't know. This is not easy.
The ball does go in either corner, but coming up with a good shot on the 4.
Instead of control the cue ball for position on the 8 is going to be difficult from this position.
Well, I think, you know, he's taking what the table's going to give him here.
I think he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to try to draw on top of the 15 before contacting the 15.
I think he's going into the 15. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a shot.
Yeah. So therefore, he made a great shot. But, you know, it wasn't like a gimme by any means. He did it quite well. Game number 2
Good
goes to
shooting.
Griffiths, and he really deserved that game, tying up the match at 1 game apiece. But I think he has a pretty good break. You know, he has the ability to strike the cue ball accurately. He's the one, and he has a lot of velocity in his break. See, these balls open up really quite nicely, you know.
Well, you know, what I noticed in the match earlier today was that when he's breaking the balls with this full rack format, because of the back,
He feels that there's more of a chance of pocketing a ball, breaking and playing 8 ball than 9 ball. And another thing is he's not going to any pocket, with the exception maybe of the right-hand side for the 7 to eliminate that ball, which will open up a path to the 2. That's what I think he's doing now.
He's done.
7, okay. And after pocketing the 2, I think what he really
Follow down table, playing position for the 5 in the right-hand side.
and he has to do that.
Oh, look, he drew flat back, so you get the angle on the 2.
You know, the preceding shot. Now he has to do it now.
You know, developed by Pat Fleming.
For these invitational events, it's professional rules developed by professionals, you know, with Pat's assistance.
The fact that there isn't anyone that comes to a tournament prepared to play that's not going to have an opportunity to play. Now he's ended up in trying for the 5 in the side. He's got a perfect angle on the 3, and he was a little tentative in shooting that shot, and he's fallen short of the mark. You know, he must shoot.
Where's he going to shoot the 5 now?
Well, maybe not necessarily, because to feel the angle and see if it's even available.
Well, I think that he seems confident enough. Oh, a little trouble there.
Oh, well, he's got a problem now for shooting the 4
Okay.
cross corner. But I don't think there's any other pocket. There's no chance of him winning and playing safe. He must try to win from this position.
Boy, this is a tough shot. Hit it perfect. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're not going to see very many shots.
You know what? Shot.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're not going to see very many.
You know what? He made a tremendous shot, but they have the old saying, shoot again, because this is no picnic right here either.
Well, this shot's a hanger compared to the last one.
Did it perfect.
That last shot was way up there on the top shelf. Trust me.
Yep.
This is game number 3. Griffiths now takes the lead in the match, 2 games to 1. What a shot.
Let's go for the break here. Now here's a big break. This guy's a big breaker. They don't call him the Rocket for nothing.
7 ball. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Stifferoo. Look at the 11, the 7, the 2.
A lot of congestion at this end of the table. 3 frozen to the third corner pocket.
Now, Billy, I'm sleeping on the job here now. Did Efren Reyes broke last game and lost? Is that correct?
Griffiths just opened up the ball there, came up try.
Okay.
At the table other than a break.
And our score is?
Look at the shot. Look at the shot.
Bingo. Our score right now, William, is
2-1 Griffiths. I think what he really wanted. No, he would too. He would like to be able to move the 4 ball.
Well, I like this silence for just
Let's
a minute.
explain the combination. If the
It is shot.
combination is
the magician. Strikes. It's magic. Strikes. It's magic. 3-ball bank.
well, you know, but nevertheless, in spite of that, I don't know if I would play it even if I knew it was available. Because well, how is he going to get out? The 11 ball's hanging in the lower left-hand corner. What's he going to do? Is he banking the 5 into the 11?
Foul.
Foul.
Reyes has cue ball in hand.
No, Mr. Griffiths has cue ball in hand.
Got to execute. And he can force Efren to execute her. Very difficult.
But he's actually going to try to hold here.
I like this shot, Billy, a lot better than the other options.
I myself don't want to give Efren Reyes any type of an opportunity at the table. None. Zilch. Bagel. Zero. No, keep him in the chair. You know, he had a good chance to pocket the 14. He could have then ticky denied and done the same thing. I didn't like that.
Well, I think that shot won the game for Griffiths.
Rivers could have won this game a lot of different ways, and I wouldn't be so sure because, you know, he makes that ball behind the 11. He had an excellent chance to win the game. I wouldn't say the 12 is a key ball in this rack, by the way.
Okay, when would you shoot it?
Well, you know, it looks like he's going to have to save the 12. It's going to be 10, 14, 15, 13, 12.
Yeah, I think 14, 15, 12, 13. 8.
No. The 12 is going to be the key ball. It's going to be 15, 13, 12. 12 is a perfect key ball, provided you have a good lead ball to it, which he does in the 13, and a great lead ball to the 13. You see, this isn't even close. He'll reposition the cue ball where it is now, and all he'll do then is pocket the 12 and stop the ball from moving forward. And Griffiths, if he's able to run out here, will take a 2-game advantage in the match.
That's correct. That's a big advantage in this rotate break format. I'd like to mention we're also playing 3 fouls here. Fouls on all balls. No jump cues. You must play with your. You must jump with your playing cue in the same configuration. Well, there was a game where Griffiths won from the break, but didn't run out.
Wow.
Controversy from that.
I think we have to totally disregard all that type of stuff because there's always issues, whether that's all. You know, we don't have instant replay to go back, but we really do, but that's not, we isn't going to change anything. We just have to go on.
Let's see.
Yeah, and you have to live with it and deal with it. That's all.
You know, to err is human, and everyone's, you know, capable of erring. Well, I don't think so either, but don't put the cart before the horse, okay? Let's give him an
If he happens to make a pocket the 6 here, he's going to have a good chance of getting out.
But I'll tell you what he did that I liked an awfully lot. He gave himself a chance to get out, and at the same time, he hit the 6 with the pocket speed. He also played defensively. The 11 on the 10.
Okay.
Pocket in the lower left-hand corner, and then at the same time, move that pocket, opening up the pocket for the 14.
Okay.
That's what he's probably saying to himself, okay? And in order to do that, he has to reposition. It's going to be very difficult for him to gain that position.
He very seldom shows that emotion.
Super draw here. No, he didn't get back across the table.
Well, he's in line on the 12 to get back over
Open up the
there.
pocket for the 14 by moving the 6.
Okay.
Well, apparently he doesn't because he's not shooting it.
This shot gonna be. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, he tried to move the 6 there. He just shoots too straight. Well, he tried to move the 6 there. He just shoots too straight.
I keep looking at that table and I'm saying to myself, he's in line on the position to do that.
He's going forward.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now he's on the 12.
Now he's got
Look
the
at
9,
this.
or
What a
it's
shot.
going for an insurance ball.
Yeah.
His turn.
That might happen. I don't know, I've watched him in his pastime playing a lot of chess, so he thinks ahead, this guy.
All right, again, once again.
Fouls. You know, he cost himself a game the other night, or rather, he cost himself almost a game the other night with the best foul. The best.
He's going to have to hit this with a pretty good stroke. I think around the 8 here. Very nicely executed. Perfect. Now that rack wasn't weird.
Well, that was really a well-hit break.
Look at this. Look at this. It's leaking. No, it's leaking. He might not have anything left to play position at.
On the break. What I mean. I kind of like shooting the 11. Coming down this way.
15 on the side,
Okay.
you know, or the 13 in the...
Okay. He's gonna this kind of flat ball. No, it was actually
One down there that he might have.
He would like to shoot the 13 ball. Can he pocket the 13 now?
No.
where he needs to get now. He cannot pocket it now or he'd be shooting it.
Drawing is a tough proposition to attain a shot at 13 because it's so difficult to get.
I think that's where a lot of the Filipino players
We can draw that ball the inch to 2 inch. The way I like to look at it is that, oh boy, you know, I wish we could catch that on camera again. I wish we could catch that on camera again.
I guarantee you, his eye, you will see his eye wandered to where the cue ball was going to go. Where he wanted the cue ball to go, his eyes wandered. And
Realizing if he put a good stroke on it and hit the fullness of the 13 ball, and that's what he needed to do, to billiard his position ball, which was at that time the 14 ball.
He's going to try to hit the 5 and put it behind the 1. Watch this. Watch this. He's trying to hit the 5 and put it behind.
Test cue ball in hand.
well, that was an aggressive attempt.
He can position the cue ball and shoot the 12 into the 14, and maybe knock this. If he could draw the cue ball into the 6.
Well, is he going to
like the other side.
just legal to make the combination and draw the cue ball into the 6 from there? No, he did it exactly like you said, William. Great shot.
He played so he could come back out and get on the 12. You know, he caught his cue there. He almost fouled the cue ball.
Well, he may be playing position for the 8 in the right-hand side pocket here. To that seems to be the. Oh, he's hit. He's quite tentative in his position play in certain types of shots. I think he's trying. And when that happens, you find yourself falling short of the mark quite often.
Steered that one. He was lucky to recover there.
Well, I'm a Reyes fan, but I'm also a Griffiths fan, so we'll see. Now, he switched sides of the table.
Well, I guess he wanted to try to open up the balls a little bit better.
Well, it looked like he succeeded, but he hit the ball
High with the exception of the 5.
Okay.
Okay, and they're all if you opt to go with the high balls, there's just too many possibilities because all the balls that are around the 8 could possibly be a key ball. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to shoot the 7, 4, 2, 6, 5, 8.
He's perfect. He made the key shot. He fell what I call into the. He got right into like a key. Right. He got into the key position and man simplified this run out.
And now that you can look at exactly what he had in mind,
What it took, I know me for certain.
watching him and going through his pattern as he's going through it.
Look how simple he made this.
Yeah, it wasn't all it was that simple. He really hasn't made any kind of difficult shot. He never was in trouble, and it's going to be a very easy run out for him.
He'd like to have been a little more off the rail in this shot.
Well, he's going forward here.
He's going to go 2 rails and out. Or 1 rail and up. Perfect. Sometimes we just cannot see the angle.
Great control of the cue ball. He makes everything look routine.
Well, run out from the break.
4-3 now in favor of
Balls personally in a tuxedo. Talk about service.
Very nicely struck break. Oh, he did pocket a ball in the break, and it looks like
He's got a little tougher starting position. With the high
no,
balls.
he can do the 12 ball, the 13, the 15 on the side.
Yeah, but compared to the 5 and the 2.
But the 3's a problem ball.
Well, he went the way you said. And he made the
13,
shot.
15 on the side, and if he's able to attain a nice straight angle
Side, if he can attain a straight angle on the 15 on the side, then he can drop nicely for the 11, 9.
and 14. Falling a little than he wanted. Now he may have to use that bottom cushion with a little bit of inside.
Shots like the one Griffiths just executed. His cue ball speed.
Impeccable. See, that's the inside English. He missed that shot. Trying to. See, and that shot with an inside ball is an emphasis on pocketing the ball, which at that time he really didn't.
Well, Efren is at the table.
Borrow your telestrator here for a second, okay? Because I think that after watching him that lap, I think he's going to end up in a position at the end where he's on the 4 ball some way and drops
On the 2 and plays position without ever moving those balls. And he's got the skill to do it.
You have a lot of insurance balls still left on the table. You shouldn't have a problem. But from the way he played position off his first shot, that's
Under the same terms that I am.
Interesting choice here.
He may be going for the 2 on this shot. So he was going for the 2
shot.
on.
Now, I watched him, that shot. I watched him very closely on that shot.
Bypassing the 9 far enough not to come up with a shot on the 15 with the cue ball. If he does that,
He might come up with a shot. But if he misses the 15,
he may find himself in back of the 11.
Okay. A key ball to get on the 4 with an angle to get on the 2. He had balls up table that he could easily position himself on the 5
He
without
only
taking
has
it.
to do half the work.
Okay.
Because the 2's eliminated. Now all he has to do is play position on the 4 and drop for the 8. Instead
Okay.
of dropping for the 2 and then the 8.
Well, that's a little
He's got
short.
he's got the upper right-hand corner for the man, putting him to the right of the 8, providing that he can pocket both balls.
Do you feel that's where he was playing position?
Well, I have to say, yeah.
Oh, he comes to these shots, doesn't he?
It puts him on the left side of the 15 or
and end up near the side pocket. He can draw it between the 4 and 8. That's a little too perfect there.
Boy, look at that.
Wow. Talk about position play. He has that fine control. I was looking at the way he cues the ball. He's got the ability to strike that cue ball extremely low and accurately, and that really gives you that fine control. He's on his feet for hours every day negotiating these matches. Uh-oh. I didn't like that follow. No follow-through. Yeah.
possibly my source of information may be accurate in recent history.
Griffiths broke.
Okay. That's two. That's sir.
He's going to try to open up all those balls right there on this one shot. You got to be careful that the cue ball doesn't find the pocket. Jumping off the table is really a no-no, because that's definitely the 8 ball on that particular shot when he had the ability to play the ball out. You know, though since it goes upper right-hand corner, he could end up using the 5 ball, the ball to get to it there later on in the rack.
Okay.
I don't think that he will, because he doesn't have a good lead ball to the 5 ball.
Well, you know what? We have the any foul
Quite a bit when there's balls that are clustered, because now you're jacked up, you're in the middle of balls, you got to jack
balls, and you're not allowed to touch anything.
But he could, maybe later on in the rack, you know. But he's taking away one of his viable options. Position on the 8. He's going to find himself forced to shoot the 7 and the 3. The 7. So, you know, if he shoots the 7,
Okay.
I think he can draw back here, or on this angle, then shoot the 3, follow maybe up here for the 5, and
Gonna bump into those balls right now. No. Look at this.
now he'll drop for the 5.
play the 5 in this pocket, then play position for the 8 up the corner.
Yeah, I like that.
Or he's coming back. He's coming
Yeah,
back
I'm saying-
like the ladder.
I thought that's
like
what you're
the
saying.
ladder.
Yeah, he's
and then
coming
shoot
back.
the 5 and then the 8 up
Boom.
here.
8 in the corner, perfect.
I want to point out to the viewers at home, what's giving him that fine control is his ability to strike
Well, accurately at the base of the ball. Look at this shot.
Well, he had an angle to do what he did, but he once again
more distance. But, you know, he's compounded the difficulty here by creating a tough angle and bringing the rail into play. And he missed.
He really compounded the shot there. He really compounded the shot there.
You know, that would have given him a 5-4.
Well, I think
Definitely.
you can see Roger knows.
He's really upset with himself. If he's going to be successful in this match, he needs to shake that off right now.
Absolutely.
Well, I think it's, you know, it's the way the position the balls are in now, any way he wants to go.
Exactly.
And he's going to win. I mean, it's not even a
Exactly.
question.
Strategy. It's just a question of don't leave yourself on the rail, stay out in the middle of the table, and have an open net.
There's plenty of opportunities for him to recover regardless of where he...
That right there in particular is a shot he really excels. And we'll find out how well he strikes this.
Well,
He's going to play his caliber, even though he's probably going to do what you said.
I see that forward slightly and taking a little tougher shot on the 8 and not bring anything else into play.
Well, that's exactly what he did.
That
Suggested that he couldn't draw it straight back, so therefore he did what the table gave him.
Make that shot on the 8, or you're not going to win.
Oh, yeah.
leading by only 1 game in the match, 5 games to 4.
6 to 8. He could have very easily been leading by 3 games, 6 games to 3.
Yeah, you're going to have to lead this now.
Look at this break.
Didn't make a ball. But this particular match, it seems like a lot of troubled racks.
Rob Matt.
We're on our little break statistics. Now this is game 10, correct? Now Griffiths won the last game. Is that also correct?
No, he lost.
No, excuse me, he lost the last game. So we're 5-4. There's no run out there.
You see the pattern. He's going to shoot the 1-3, play position for the 4, break out the 7-8, lead the 6-4.
Attack the rack in that fashion.
No, it's perfect. Watch this, how he strikes the ball nice and loose. Boom.
It's 5-4 Griffiths right now.
Like you suggested.
You don't want to hit the 14-8.
I think he wants to hit the top of the 8, right? No, under.
I see. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. What a touch. Look at that. What a touch.
He wants to get up far enough. He's going to make sure he
Far
gets
enough. So he has the intelligence to realize that overhitting
isn't nearly as bad as underhitting it, so he makes sure he got up far enough.
He's margin of error to the end of the zone to get where he needs to get. Bingo.
Well,
The further he gets away from the ball, the less
it'll be for him to have to use the bridge.
Well, I think we've confirmed our hypothesis into a match, and in this format, it requires you to
on the table to open up the
Yeah,
balls.
now he's just inside the quarter to break the balls, where he was outside the quarter diamond before.
He's going to hit them square this
I
time.
like this break.
Oh, yeah.
See how nicely the balls open
Out
up?
here.
Yeah, the balls are spread open really nicely.
Time. So he's a good 9.
Favorite to run out from here. A price you really wouldn't want to lay, but if you did, you probably would.
You know, I like playing 10, 9, 15 or 10, 15, 9, 11, saving the 11 for the keeper.
I like playing the 9 now. He'll probably play the 11, but I like playing the 9
I
now.
think he's going to take the 9, the 15, and the 11.
Yeah, the 11's are really a good key ball.
Easy to control the cue ball with. Excellent
The
control.
2 ball in terms of both direction and speed. After
15, 11,
a 6-5 raise after facing what could have been a 3-game deficit. Well, now has the lead.
No magician indeed. He just made Roger Durkin game lead disappear.
Didn't take him long.
Well, it took a couple of really foolish moves on Roger's part that didn't hurt.
I mean, the game just has to come so natural.
To Ray, it's really